Hello friends, in this class I am going to deal with the concepts of geometry. Geometry, very useful concept in point of view all the competitive examinations. And this geometry is usually called as language of God because God created everything in this universe with the concepts of geometry. So we call it as the language of God. And then geometry involves with basically with two terms. One thing is geo and the other thing is metron. And this geo means earth, whereas this metron means measurement. So finally, geometry means dealing with the properties of measurements of different objects available on the earth. So geometry is the concept of mathematics, branch of mathematics, which is dealing with the properties of the measures of different objects of the earth, right? And this geometry is organized and this geometry is organized by the mathematician Euclid in his book The Elements. So the great Greek mathematician Euclid is mentioned as father of geometry. And according to Euclid, this geometry is basically in accordance with the nature. How the nature develops different ideas, geometry also develops in the same manner. See, if you observe the nature, everything in this nature is developing with a inbuilt pattern. What I am going to tell you is, if you observe the nature, for suppose, if we initially we have certain undefined terms in the nature. With these undefined terms, we will have certain defined terms. Based on the undefined term, we have certain defined terms. And with the help of undefined and defined terms, we are going to generate certain facts. Mathematically, we call these facts as axioms. And with the help of facts, along with our logic, human logic, facts are organized as theorems. And with the help of theorems, we will generate different results as applications. And these results are helpful for the mankind. See, this is the basic structure of the nature. With the help of undefined terms, we have defined terms, and with those add facts, and then theorems, and then results. For suppose, if you see the nature, sun is the very basic undefined term of the nature. See, we usually describe about the sun, but we don't have a definition for the sun. See, different words usually we use. Okay, now, sun gives us heat. Okay, sun rays, sun gives us lighting. All these things explains about the sun. All these things describes the sun, but we don't have an exact definition for the sun. Okay, but with the help of this undefined term sun, we can develop the defined terms. For example, east, west, north, south, all these are the defined terms basing on the sun. Okay, sun ray is a defined term with the help of sun. So we have east, west, north, south like this with the help of sun. And then sun is an undefined term. These are the defined terms, and with the help of this undefined term and defined term, we can make certain facts. What is a fact? Okay, fact is a statement which is true forever. Okay, it is eternally true. That in the sense, it is true. It is true. It escapes from the time. Okay, it is true forever. Years long ago, it is true. After so many years, also it is true, and present also it is true. That those type of statements are usually called as facts. For suppose, with the help of sun as an undefined term, with the help of defined terms, for suppose if I state that sun rises in the east is a fact, sun sets in the west is a fact. So with the help of these terms, we will make certain facts. So for these facts, no proof is required. Fact is an axiom which is true forever. So for these type of statements, no proof is required. So if anybody wants us to prove sun rises in the east, how can we explain about sun rises in the east? See, if you observe the east direction in the morning, automatically you finalize that sun rises in the east. That's only the proof. So sun rises in the east is a fact, and with the help of facts and along with the logic of the human mankind, we are going to generate certain theorems. For example, we have different facts. Sun rises in the east, sun sets in the west. These two are the facts. See, sun rises in the east in morning, sun sets in the west in evening. In between, that means during the day, what happens? During the day, either sun revolves or the earth revolves. For so many years, people believed that sun revolves around the sun. After that, Copernicus confirmed that sun is stationary and earth revolves around the sun. So, with the help of facts, with the help of facts along with the logic of man, we will generate certain statements like earth revolves around the sun. That is a theory. Earth revolves around the sun. How much time it requires? 24 hours it requires. So, with the help of that time duration required for the earth to revolve around the sun, the people developed the clocks. And now the time is round about some 5 o'clock. This is an application of the theorem earth revolves around the sun. And earth revolves around the sun is a theorem. It's a development for the fact sun rises in the east. And sun rises in the east is a fact which is developed from the defined term east and west. And with these defined terms are defined from the undefined term sun. Similar type of structure is followed by the geometry also. In geometry, the very basic undefined term is point. And with this undefined term point, we will develop the defined term like line segment, angle, all these are the defined terms. And with the help of undefined and defined terms, we will make facts, mathematically we call them axioms. And after that we develop theorems, along with we do problems. So this is the basic structure of geometry. And in the next class, I am going to deal with this undefined term along with certain defined terms. Thank you.